fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
First and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Rodgers now to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you can expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quickly.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. To throw, it's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good. And the Packers are...
Hey, man, I thought the computer just ran into you. It looked like he ran into you, man. I was gonna lose it, bro.
It does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Falcons first and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. Just shy of the 30. First down, they'll start with Algier. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a 1st-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's go.
They'll go with a keeper and able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Drill 52.
On 2nd, here's Algier. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Ready, ready. Run the ball, Baggin.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Algier now up the middle. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, 29 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, here's Rodgers. Pass caught, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. Now it's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. To throw is Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw on second and 10, Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Starting the drive with Algier. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now another timeout call for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Yellow, 1. Ready.
They'll run for it with Algier. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They're willing to spin it to their teams, and we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Algier going straight ahead, and he stopped immediately there. Rasul Douglas there to get him down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Algier again on second down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
On the give, it's Algier. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Sanders.
This blocker fell down and blocked me from catching the ball.
And you can download all free by clicking the link in today's
Man, look, the dude falls, trips me up. Oh.
You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Algier again on second down. And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times.
Sometimes it's overrated. There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll stick with Algier, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 53 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. first down. Rodgers. He's going to get this one complete here to Cobb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick-6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that took the ball?
Cobb ain't that fast no more, man. He used to be really fast. I mean, when Brett Favre was your quarterback.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nixon now from his end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick-6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And got his man complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Good game, Jens. Good game.
Once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Give to Patterson running to the right. And some room to work. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers 33. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, they'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He'll drop to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Now a handoff to Algier. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Man, dude. yeah, good game, man. Damn, we're just a couple of bad throws, bro. Oh, shit. Man, I'm playing with the Falcons, bro. Ain't no bait here, my guy. I'm just I wish I was.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that middle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I wish that was the case, but it sucks when you lagging, bro. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about, cause like, yeah. Yeah, because man, you know what, man? Like when you lagging and shit, you can't see when your man get open or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and
10. Hey, you ain't loud about that shit. Hey, that nigga Dotson in. Hey man, that motherfucker Clark in the middle be killing. That dude Clark in the middle be killing me, bro. Every game.
Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Oh man. Hey man, what about that one play where my goddamn offensive lineman got through to the ground and the nigga clipped me up and you got the interception for a pick?
And taking care
Bro, I was dying. Bro, I was rolling, dog. I swear. Hey, man, good luck on your next one, player.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this.
Oh, shit. You got a big six. Hey, listen, man. You gotta stay in the motherfucking game. Don't worry about it. You in the game. No, but you gotta understand, Dunny. You have some control here, bro. It's your phone. Hey, you gotta prioritize what the fuck you get back to, my guy. You gotta prioritize that shit yourself. You gotta prioritize that shit yourself. Tell her we leave and you'll call her back.
Simple. This is simple. The second thing is the government should stop subsidizing, as I mentioned, through food stamps, through crop subsidies. 0.4% crop subsidies go to fruit or vegetables. 0.4%.
And that's
90% go to wheat, corn, soy. Corn is obviously turned to high produce corn syrup, and those are the staples of processed food from the 1970s. Let's just look for ways to stop subsidizing them.
Has anybody looked at what that does to the availability of just enough calories to feed a family for people that are on SNAPs?
Well, SNAP is Coke lobbies for SNAP to be low funded too. So, but there's express lobbying from processed food companies to keep the SNAP contributions low, so people can only afford processed food. That's what you're asking.
No, that wasn't what I was asking. But that's even weirder. So what I'm saying is, let's say that, so if we remove subsidies from the grain system, going back to my early devil's advocate, like what if they're really just trying to make cheap calories available? Because honestly, even
Hey, that shit was, I was fucking rolling, nigga.
Have Coke and
I know that motherfucker was hot when that happened.
Calories just not be available.
You said, what?
It'd be so fake, and it's not even an issue. It'd be so easy to get them chicken breast and carrots, whatever. But I haven't looked at it, so that would be the one thing I would say. Like, has anybody looked? Is there anything that is? It doesn't even have to be hyper palatable, but is there anything palatable?
I know that nigga was hot when that happened, boy.
That when we get rid, we say no more subsidies that lead to Coke in the first place, and then even if people are going to keep making Coke, don't let it be purchasable with SNAPs. What do they do then?
Yeah, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna dispute a little bit of your premise.
Please, I literally have no idea.
I come from a libertarian, my career with Republicans, right? Free markets and individual choice is really important to me. What we have right now is a total corruption of the system, where we have $150 billion government program in the case of food stamps, right? Lobby to basically subsidize and pay for poison, which then costs trillions of dollars in downstream health impacts. So to change that, that's not messing with the market, that's threatening the market. You said for the government
that nigga stood up.
To be even putting out those videos.
Right.
needs to be cold foods.
When the boy stood up right here, I said, man, that's crazy.
That's highly processed grain. You did that tomorrow. Like, you'd have Amazon, all these companies, and there'd be Quest product. If there's $115 billion pot of money and the real thing, right now everyone's flooding into accomplished rules. Now when you go to literally Coca-Cola instructs all supermarkets to do special campaigns around the days that Santa Claus comes into town. And a Coca-Cola is front and center and actually cheaper at a supermarket option than water because there's so many subsidized ingredients in it. So everyone's playing by the rigged rules of the game. But I think it's a totally false choice, right? In Sweden, there's a huge emphasis for lower income programs, to encourage Whole Foods, farmers market, and there's farmers markets in low income areas because that's where the money is. So you talk about this issue of food deserts. It's kind of this perversion of the thing. The NAACP plays into this. So these folks eat Coke and they need processed food because there's food deserts. No, there's food deserts because of the corrupt policies that you are being paid to promote. Amazon and all of these innovative companies would be in these places tomorrow if there were economic incentives to be there. So we have a rig market. On the money thing, I do also dispute that this is too expensive. What's hard right now is, again, that healthcare is the largest and the fastest growing industry in the United States, producing worse outcomes. In our industries, innovation is better prices, better service. It's the opposite, and it's the largest industry in the country. So what's happening, is these, and I think conservatives actually are starting to understand this in the left. I think it's a bad partisanship at time. But we are writing the check for our bankruptcy. I mean, the amount of budgetary devastation that we are embedding with a 30% childhood pre-diabetes rate. Just think about how much the goal a diabetic child is for the healthcare system.
Oh God, that's
the key is it's a gold mine. It's the greatest thing possible for creating more than through the incentive system. But what's so great about a diabetic child for the system?
But they're out of context. Let me tell you what's so great about a diabetic child.
It is, diabetic children are both the greatest economic gift to the largest industry in the country and what's going to see, I think, the collapse of the United States because of the budgetary. Because the amazing thing economically about a diabetic child is they don't die, but they have growing comorbidities. So the second that child enters the system, they are told by the American Diabetes Association, which is funded by diabetes drug makers and food companies, that this is a lifetime, non-reversible condition.
That really winds me up.
Yeah, diabetes is completely reversible. Diabetes, there's nothing medically significant about the blood sugar level of diabetes. It's an arbitrary marker of blood sugar. There's nothing scientifically like you cross the Rubicon when you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, right? It's completely under our control and completely reversible through food. If you do your simple program of, moving and eating whole foods like every other animal in the wild is able to do, you can reverse metabolic dysfunction, reverse diabetes. But, so let's think about that child. That child enters the system, and if they're lower income, they're on Medicaid. So that child then is told this is lifetime conditions. And then when you have diabetes, you're just racking on the comorbidities. So that child is definitely, if it's a woman, going to have PCOS. PCOS, which is the leading cause of female infertility, is insulin resistance. It literally is a type, it's like a phase of diabetes. It's not.
There is one secret from successful to the best at what you do. A thought leader, a respected voice. It's how Marcus Lemonis built a business empire worth hundreds of millions. It's how Rachel Hollis wrote 2 New York Times bestsellers. It's how Zion Clark beat unimaginable odds to become a powerful athlete. It's how Tim Story unlocks even greater joy and success in those who are already world famous. This is the secret you will uncover at Aspire 2023, July 13th in Ontario, California. The value in Aspire is the incredible range and depth of experience our speakers have to offer. You build your life, your career, your businesses, your wealth, and your happiness from within you. It's not enough to grow in just one area. You need the key to unlock each and every aspect of success. to truly reach the next level. That's why our speakers will show you the simple but powerful steps